Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here then welcome, my name's Chloe. So today's video is going to be a base tutorial. I have already filmed a look on the eyes that will be up either before or after this video, but the eye tutorial is filmed for you, and I've used the Jaclyn Hill palette as a little throwback, as part of a little throwback palette series that I'm doing. I'm doing it for both my TikTok and my YouTube, so stay tuned and definitely follow me on TikTok. I do a lot of content on there, daily content. But yeah, if you would like to see more of me, you can of course follow me on TikTok and Instagram under the same handles on my YouTube, which is Chloe KH2Es, but I'll pop that in the description box below for you, as well as a full product list that's on my face today. But I really hope you guys enjoy watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Right, okay, let's do my base makeup. So I'm just going to start off with this Mixsoon Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I have washed my hands since doing my eye makeup. Just rub that right in there. Next I'm taking my Medicube Collagen Jelly Cream. I love this one, I've missed this so much. I was using the other Medicube one, the Vita C capsule cream, but this one just has my heart. I do also have another one of their pink creams. I think it's the PDRN range. I do think that one's nice, but this one is just a bit of me. I do really want to get the Medicube device as well. I usually would put SPF on, but I'm not actually going outside today. Curtains closed, got my studio lights on, and I'm just doing a bit of YouTube and TikTok today for some content. So yeah, I won't waste my SPF. In terms of primer, I am going to be doing a few videos today. So I think I'll use my Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. Just that. I do think this is a really nice primer. It gives you a really nice glow, very lightweight. It's been a little while since I've been on here doing some makeup. I've kind of got back into a rhythm now that Jake's back on shifts, that it's kind of weekend on for YouTube, weekend off. Because Jake does every other weekend. It kind of gets me back in here on a day where he's at work. So every other Saturday is a content day for me, where I just come in and do either YouTube or TikTok content, and then I edit on the Sunday, so it's just kind of ready, so I can just spend the next weekend off with Jake doing whatever. And yeah, I've had a bit of a slow morning today. I've been with Obi, just trying to tire him out so he'll have a bit of a nap while I can film for a bit, and then I'll kind of take little breaks and go out and play with him, feed him, whilst I am doing my filming today. Foundation, I'm probably going to take this one here. This is the Primark Tinted Moisturiser in shade 4. She's on her last legs. This probably will be my last use of her, but I'm just going to squirt that on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take this brush here. This is the Peaches and Cream PC08 brush, but actually first of all I am going to pop a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand as well. Take a little brush, dot into that, and just kind of press it into some of my blemishes. It's something that I have gone back to doing now that I have had a few more breakouts, as it just kind of saves me going in with more foundation. I can just kind of spot conceal before, as I do really like a lighter base. So yeah, just pushing that into any bits where I get a little bit red, like around the corners of my nose and any blemishes. And then instead of kind of rubbing the product straight onto my face, I've started kind of stippling it on now. Again, just to try and save a bit more product. So I can't remember, I think that I have been talking about in my videos wanting to convert the garage into a beauty sort of studio, so I can do sort of beauty treatments. We are getting much closer to that. The garage is pretty much clear. We've just got some old books and stuff that we were storing for Jake's mum and dad, but Jake's going to put it back up in their attic. But Jake's done so well at clearing that for us. I'm just going to take my Clomana sponge just to blend over, but I will just spritz with some MAC Fix Plus first. But yeah, Jake's been doing so well at clearing that garage. We've taken stuff, well, he's taken stuff to dump. We've had Hereford Council collect some of the large items. We've taken clothes down to the clothes bank, you know, thrown out a lot of stuff as well. So yeah, we have cleared that garage so that we can get my sister's partner in to convert the garage into a room for me. I found the course that I want to do for lip blush in Newport. It is going to cost £3 but you know, it's going to be worth it. So you can pay for that course in instalments. I think it's over the course of 3 months, it'll be like £1 a month. So that's something that I'm just going to save a little bit towards as well. But yeah, I'm just hoping that by Christmas I can really sort of see things moving, like my room complete, either completing a course or, you know, booking on to do a course and then doing models and you know, to build up a portfolio and just kind of seeing clients then. Of course I will have to do it around my full-time job so I can still pay the bills, but I am hoping to next year decrease my hours and, you know, if things really take off, leave completely and go completely self-employed. But this is what the skin looks like at the moment. I do really like that almost like skin tint, I guess. I'm going to take my REFY cream bronzer. This one is in the shade Tan. I love this bronzer. I haven't had a tan on for quite a while because it's just been so hot and sticky. I haven't really wanted to do it, but I've been using this Effin' Gradual Tanner and it actually looks really nice. I really like the colour of it. It is darker than I usually go for. I picked up the medium to dark because I thought, oh, it's a gradual tanner, it's going to be a little bit lighter. No, it's quite dark. Like, this is one application. I put this on Sunday night and it's now Saturday. And this is just from one application and just using regular moisturiser for the rest of the week, just try and keep it nice. But yeah, very impressed. I do like the Effin' Tan anyway. But yeah, the gradual tanner is so good as well. I've messaged my friend to say that she needs to use it because she likes a dark tan. But yeah, just kind of dotting this around the face, everywhere that I just want my bronzer. A lot of people do put bronzer here. I find that it goes very muddy on me, so I just put it on the top parts of the face. Taking my sculpt brush from Real Techniques and just kind of buffing that back into the hairline. One of my friends from work, his baby was born on Tuesday. He's got a little girl. He does already have a little boy as well, so now he's got one of each. And oh my god, it just made me so broody because she's just so beautiful. And just kind of seeing the excitement, as last time I had a week off when his son was due, so I didn't really see the build up of him kind of waiting for the call, but this time I did, and it was just so lovely. So just going back in with this sponge just to kind of blend just where the bronzer meets the foundation. So I don't think I'm going to do any cream blush today because I am going to use this blush here, this one from Estee Lauder, which is a sculpting blush in Modern Mercury, quite a dark blush. So yeah, I'm not really going to put any cream blush on because I don't want a lot of colour. I want just to be really bronze, going with these sort of gold eyes and a really nude lip. Just quite a throwback look really. So I'm going to use a couple of concealers. I'm going to use my HNB. So I've got this one here. This is the SF 0.5N, just for the inner corner. And then we've got SF 2.5N, just for the outer corner. Because I don't like light concealer here, it just looks really weird. I like brightening here. And then just doing a little dot on some of the blemishes that are still peeking through a little bit. Just going to get that brush and just kind of dot over the top. Before just blending. I don't know what eyeshadow palette I want to use next in this series. I do have quite a lot of old palettes. I'm a bit of a hoarder and I don't really like throwing away makeup, especially eyeshadow palettes, I guess. Other things I can part with, but eyeshadows and like lipsticks, I'm just like, I need to hold on to them. I do have the Alice in Wonderland palette that Urban Decay came out with. So I think I might do that one next. Or I do have some old like Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, like Modern Renaissance. Just going to do a little spritz with MAC Fix Plus, let that sit, and then go with some powders. I do like using a little spray in between my creams and powders. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to take my Bronze Goddess powder from Estee Lauder. I've just been using my MAC Give Me Sun for a while that I just kind of forgot about my other bronzers. Like I do have my Vive bronzer, I have this one. I've got quite a few that I just need to rotate. So I'm just kind of popping this one back into the hairline. I'm just sort of using this to set the cream. I've already got a nice colour from the REFY cream bronzer, so this is literally just to kind of set. I don't want it to be too dark, too muddy, so I'm just being quite light with it. I'm also very excited that I have got a bit of colour to my skin now, so just bring on all of the like tan products. Blush is going to be this Estee Lauder Modern Mercury. This I got in like a Christmas set, so it's got a little snowflake print in there. When I want quite a bronzy blush, I just automatically think of this one. It does have a little bit of colour to it. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it as well, but I think it just goes so well where you just want like a bronzy cheek. You don't want much colour. It's got a hint of like dusky sort of pink to it, but it just sits so well. This is just a really, really nice blush that I wouldn't have bought for myself. This was a Christmas present from Jake's mum. It came with a primer and a lipstick. Just a really nice set. I'm going to set this with my Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom. I do really like to use this loose powder for when I've got a tan. It just doesn't look right on me when I'm pale, so I only really use it when I've got tan on. And take a little bit of that excess powder, just dot that around the face. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of my HNB powder. This one is in the shade Fair, yeah, Fair, and just kind of pop that under the eyes just for a little bit more coverage. And then I was going to go quite matte, but I might put a little bit of highlight on. So this is the Danessa Myricks. Is this a halo powder? In Light Halo Powder in Sun. This is so pretty. I just feel like this old style glam needs highlight. Of course, I'm not doing a massive stripe. This is just sort of a little bit of something something. For lips, I'm going to take my Plouise lip liner in Purpose. For lipstick, I'm going to take MAC Velvet Teddy. I just feel like it goes with the tones of this look. But just to throw it back, I am going to take a little bit of Myth, just this really light nude. Just for the centre, because I was all about a really pale nude, as I wasn't really tanning back in the day. I was so pale. So I would have on the lightest nude lipstick that I could find. And Myth has been a favourite of mine for so long. You could add a gloss, but I think I'm just going to leave this part matte. So my brows have dropped slightly. I have used the by Ellie brow gel. I think that it's okay, but it's not something that I am going to repurchase. I'm just going to fluff them up a little bit more with my 24-hour brow setter. I do want to try the, is it the Be Perfect gel? I've seen a lot of people using that brow gel. I think I might try that one next. Or is there like a L'Oreal one that people are raving about? I am going to take my Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 3. And just brush that through for a bit of colour. Now I could have done my brows the same way that I used to, but it just doesn't suit me filling in my brows. I just love a nice fluffy brow. I know a lot of people have moved on from a fluffy brow trend now and gone back to quite small brows, but they just don't suit me. I just need a fluffy brow. So I am just going to spray with a Fix Plus. And then I'm going to film the under eyes now, go back to the eye tutorial, and I'll be back to show you the finished look. There you go guys, that was the end of the video. I really hope you've enjoyed watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!